My name's Elvis. Here on this beautiful Sunday evening here in Houston, Texas. What I'm here to do is tell you a little about my journey with p90x. One of the things that made me start p90x personally was after college, active all the way through college, racquetball, intramural sports, everything. Graduated. A year later, I find myself applying, for police academies here and there. So of course, it's time to get ready for the PT test. You got 20 minutes to run a mile and a half. 20 minutes. For me, what's the issue? What's a mile and a half? I found out real quickly how fast I had gone downhill with my physical level, my wind. I found myself struggling just to do a half a mile or 3/4 a mile. And there was a huge disconnect between where I actually was and where I thought I was here. My dad ordered something online. Of course, I seen the infomercials for p90x. So, I decided to give a workout here or there a try. I think one of the first ones, I decided to give a try with was p90x. Of course, I couldn't even get through. You couldn't even get through 10 minutes of the warm-up. We weren't even into the workout yet, and I couldn't do it. Just plainly couldn't do it. But so I kicked it down a notch. Went down to just cardio X and worked my way up. I kind of did that, bounced between something here, something there before I decided to fully dedicate myself to the program. As 100% as much as I could, doing it, the 6 days a week, pressing play, and the nutrition part, and that's what got me started. The change, the biggest change I think that it made for me was not only kicking up my workouts to 6 times a week. Which I'd never done before, but also the nutrition part. I read about stuff. I've always been the skinnier person. At that point, before I started, I was about 165, I guess, before I started p90x. At my heaviest, I was 190. Just to give you an idea of where we're sitting at now, right now I'm about 145. But nutrition, I found, was the biggest factor. I thought. And then second came the working out. My fitness transformation, I feel, out of the whole 90-day program, first 30 days, I saw a little bit of change. 60-day mark, whenever I took my 60-day pictures, wow, big change, big change. And then that continued on to my 90-day, which was the best. I don't think I showed people pictures of my results until, the 60-day on. But people were noticing, right from the beginning, people were noticing what I was doing. And I was noticing I was more confident with myself. I remember the first time I finished p90x, I just couldn't believe how hard it was at the beginning, and, how hard it was whenever I finished. I don't even think I could stand. But it was great. I felt better. I looked better. One side effect I didn't like, though, which is a good side effect, my clothes. All of a sudden, clothes that were fitting me then, all of a sudden weren't fitting me. Or, it's time to get new pants because they were so much wider. But it's a good time. It was completely worth it. One of the ways I enjoyed p90x better than going to the gym in some aspects was I could just get here, I could just have my weights, and I could just get to work. I could fit it into my schedule. If I needed to do it in the morning time, if I needed to do in the evening time, and I only had so much time, then I could do it in the evenings. I could do it in the mornings. I'm married. I have one kid. 1.5 almost right now, and so it's a big challenge. It was a big challenge. all the waking up, but still staying dedicated, waking up throughout the night with the kid, but all the still staying dedicated and everything, enough to complete the program. My family, everyone reacted favorably, you know, asked me what I was doing, and I let them know. You know, I was doing P90X, and I also, I did the doubles. I took the doubles route, so that was especially challenging. A lot of effort there. Honestly, whenever I finished, I was glad to finish. I was tired. I love the recovery week because you have your 4 weeks where you go, and then you need that rest. You need that, and that's, you know, I could breathe a sigh of relief whenever I finished the whole thing, because I did want to quit a number of times, because such an intense program stacked on top of, you know, regular life and new kid and everything, and you know, marriage and everything. It's a lot to take in, but you know, you juggle it the best you can, you do the best you can, and you know, you'll get results. I felt, you know, I felt like I did a pretty good job, and I feel proud of myself for completing something, you know, so I guess so strenuous. So I've never done anything like that before in my life, so I feel good. It's helped me with things that I didn't focus on whenever I work out, because you know, in college or whatever, you do the basic things. You do squats, you do chest, you know, you do arms, of course. You work on your triceps, things like that. Just the money exercises. What I never worked on ever was any core stuff, any balancing, cardio. My wind is way better than what it was. You know, now I can go through plyo-X, and it's you know, it's something that I've worked up to that now I can do, and now I'm proud of myself for it. But it's just the focus on things that I didn't focus on, and that's when my balance. Yeah, it's great. It feels good. But like I said, my name's Elvis. It's nice Sunday here. It's actually quiet here in my apartment. My wife's at work, and the baby is asleep. Don't tell anyone, but it's the best time of the day, I think, whenever baby goes down for a nap, because then I can get some quiet time or watch TV anyway. But yeah, I mean, that's my story.